name is Evelyn from Luxie Beauty, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the 3 blending brush trio. Now these brushes are perfect for all your blending needs. I'm going to show you guys how I like to use each and one of them. So let's get started. Okay, so the first brush I'm going to use is the Luxie 237, and I'm actually going to be taking a color that's closest to my skin tone, which is this one right over here, and this one is the eyeshadow in the number 129. This is going to be my transition color. So what I'm going to do with this color is apply it into the crease, and what I like about this brush is that it's long and tapered, and it's just really going to get into my crease, so it's easier for me to blend. You always want to start with the transition color before you apply those darker shades. The brush is perfect. Gets into those nice little tight areas. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this orange shade from Luxie Beauty, and it's the number 229. And I'm going to take this brush from Luxie. It's their 229 tapered blending brush. So you're just going to dab some of it on your brush, tap some of the product off, because what ends up happening if you go right into into the product and whatever's on your brush, it's basically gonna get all over the place. You'll have some fallout, so you don't want that to happen, especially if you are working with darker shades. And I'm gonna go ahead and work this into the crease. Now this brush is a little bit more dense and it's not as long, so it's really gonna transfer color into my crease nicely. So I'm going to be doing like sort of like a halo effect. So I really want this orange to kind of pop. You want to make sure that you blend these colors out, especially like when you're blending your transition colors. Those colors are the colors that are the lightest and the most pigmented, like I mentioned earlier. So before, you want to make sure that this part is nicely blended. That way when you apply those darker shades, you don't really have to sit there and blend too much. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Luxie 205 and I'm going to blend this shadow out a little bit more, just because I don't want any harsh lines. I actually don't have any shadow on the brush, so just a plain brush like this, you can add a little bit of your transition color. The transition color is the one that I used in the beginning. So now I'm going to go back in with the 229, and I'm going to add a little bit more color because I want this to be a little bit more pigmented and a little bit more dramatic. We're going to bring this color all the way in. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this Luxie 213 shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up this shadow from Luxie Beauty, which is the number 85. It's a deep plum color. I'm going to go ahead and create like a halo effect. So I'm going to put this only on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. Now for those of you who don't know what a halo is, it's basically using one color on the inner and outer corner and then using like a shimmer color on the middle of the eyelid. This is just basically gonna create a highlighted effect. Only concentrating this color on the inner and outer corner. And go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I applied my eyeshadow on the inner and outer corner, I'm gonna go ahead and take the 237 blending brush, and I'm basically gonna blend out any harsh lines. Alright, so now I'm going to take the 205 and I'm going to go back in and just blend out any harsh lines. Now remember, when you guys hold the brush this way, it's because you want, blend. If you hold the brush like this, you're going to have more of a harsher blend. You're going to have more controls, basically. Okay, so now for the last step, I'm going to go ahead and take this shadow from Luxie, which is the number 254, and I'm going to apply this in the middle where I didn't apply any shadow. And this color has some shimmer to it, so it's really going to make this look stand out. And when you guys are applying this color in the mid-lid, make sure you guys are dabbing and patting on, not rubbing it. So that is all for my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. This is the 3 blending brush trio by Luxie Beauty.